Hi, y'all. This is for Libra, Pisces, and Taurus. Okay, so if you have any of these placements, this reading will be for you. I like to tell unique stories so they won't resonate with everyone. Press like, subscribe, notification with the notification bell. You can get my lives. Yeah, unique stories, but if you like a good story, I'm the one you want to watch. And throughout the story, I do general. I do all kinds of stuff. Um, you can find me on Lisi's World on TikTok. You can find me on Lisi the High Priestess on TikTok as well for my other readings. Lisi the High Priestess 86 on IG. Okay. Lisi the High Priestess 2 por TikTok y YouTube Español. Okay. What do I have for you guys? The first card I get is a TV series. Okay. So there could be reruns of your favorite TV series. Okay. Also, you could actually be you might have your own show. You could probably have a cooking show, or you're watching cooking shows, or you're watching something on Netflix. Also, this could be a famous blog because this is YouTube. So I'm assuming that whoever's watching this has their own YouTube channel. Also, little emojis. Someone watches you with their pet. Pay attention to this. There's something on the floor that you need to see. Something's buried in the bushes. Something's growing on a bush. Also, like, it's harvesting time. It's harvest season. Also, evolution of man. The evolution of your own blogging. Going back a couple of years ago to see how you first started, you should go back. If you have your own blogging, or if you have your own YouTube channel, go back to when you first started. Also, watching reruns of certain of like your tarot or something like that. People are watching reruns of your YouTube channel. You put in a lot of work too. You are an independent person. There's people that have their own YouTube channel, but they have a whole team behind it. This is all you and your dog or your pet or something like that. You have, these are your own tools. These are the makings of you. Okay. Someone's trying to analyze your business too. You're micro managing your business as well. Also, evidence shows that you did this all by yourself without any help. This is the evolution of you and how you began your life. Also, your own life is a TV series, okay? The chronicles of you and what makes you, okay? Also, DNA. Um, Someone here is like sharpening a knife. This also reminds me of like Britney Spears. All right. I see you guys getting together and celebrating someone. Also, someone is celebrating a milestone in their business. Your team has finally succeeded from the ground up. You have succeeded to make it with this team that you have. Many blessings to you. Um, I feel. Whoa, there's that card twice. All right. So there's a behind the scenes is what I hear. You are your own independent blogger. I feel like this is all you. Also, the evidence, whatever, this reminds me of Vlad TV. Okay, I believe it's Vlad TV where that man had that interview with Vlad and it led to piecing together the murder of Tupac, which is crazy. Speaking on Tupac, which is hella crazy to me, that the cops have Tupac's back more than the streets. And it is true, in the street code, you never tell. But that's if you're living that life. I don't know, civilians that don't live that life, they're not living that kind of life. And at the end of the day, man, I've had conversations with people. No, it's too deep. I don't want to talk about it. I want to tell you guys some shit, but then I'm like, nah, it's too deep. I think like Vlad TV for real, that's some deep shit. Like speaking on Tupac, people want, it's kind of like soft snitching. You get on a camera and you admit a lot of things that you have done, and people piece things together on a serious case, and then they talking about I ain't snitching. Well, what's really going on? It's crazy. I'm wearing red too. I don't know. Just all those things that happened, like, makes you like, I don't know about y'all, but hold on one second. It makes me question the industry a lot. This is why it's so much better to be independent than to be in a corporation. But sometimes, if you're in the right corporation, you can succeed and go very far. But it's hard work to be independent. It's hard work, dude. It's not easy, especially if you don't have a good team. So, Tupac is a good example of what can happen to us when we put our trust on the wrong people who we think is on your team, and they're really not. And he was writing a lot or speaking a lot. Sorry. He would speak a lot about how his last album, Illuminati, All Through Your Body, the 7 days. He talked a lot about betrayal. He talked about prophecy. And it kind of like, although he was not Jesus, his story could be a lot similar to that. Now you live on forever after you die because people will know you for the words that you said, that you put out into the world. But your testimony of your death means that many people betrayed. You know, Tupac gave him the kiss of death. There's some real monsters out there that call themselves your friend. Now, I'm not saying, to be paranoid, but if you're in the industry, these are stories of the industry, and the industry can be very cutthroat. We all could see what was going on. Everyone can see it. And I think when Tupac was realizing what was really happening, it was already spiraled out of control. Money was owed, the things on the books, I mean, according to a lot of these movies. And I'm saying Black TV, and I'm going to say allegedly on all of this, but this is what's coming out on the blogs and stuff. To me, is what I see is that someone can flat out tell the truth, and these be some serious things that come out, and they place that on you, and you, not you guys, but I'm saying this is a situation. For example, for blogs, they place themselves in a position where they're going to be subpoenaed, or they're going to be put, like, your work has broke a very serious um mystery. And it's crazy that people are still trying to stick to the code. That, like, he, man, who didn't survive off of Tupac? Some of the music that he came out, you're not going to tell me you didn't survive from that. See, but that's the downside of that code. And also, it's crazy because it's It's a code that is not supposed to be broken, but people are confessing. So what do you do? Confessions ain't snitching, or is it just a different dialect? I don't know. This industry shit just be too much for Lisi the High Priestess. I'd be like, man, let that be an example to everybody that not everyone's your friend. And in this kind of industry, sometimes it's better to be independent because if that's the team that's standing by you, I'm using an example from what happened to Tupac. That team, that person, them people are still running around free. And then people made a lot of money off of someone's death. And the cops are going harder for Tupac than them. I don't know. It also like reminds me a lot like Tisaki 69 or whatever his name is. His whole team had planned to murder him. And this is all allegedly, but we all saw the blogs, right? So he decided to testify, and then people were like, "Oh, he's a rat. He's a rat." I'm gonna tell you something. 9 out of 10 people that would have been in his position would have done the same thing, and they probably would have snitched him out first. I'm not condoning anything because when you choose to live that lifestyle, it comes with certain consequences. You was breaking the law. You was doing all that. Like, man, man, he got away scotch free, but it came with a price. I'm just saying everything comes with a price. And there's nothing wrong with taking your time and moving slow. You don't got to prove to everybody you got a fucking cash flow this because you want so bad to be in the industry. You fuck yourself over and you put yourself like Tisaki 69 is an example of how you had to survive a team that was plotting to kill you. How do you think Tupac would have moved if he would have known his own circle was out to get him? And Tishaki, I don't know his name, 6 9. He was the feds pulled him to the side and told him what was about to happen. I'm just saying it's a dirty, dirty game out here, y'all. Pay attention. Move accordingly.